You're listening to Haze Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.
Ready. Get it, do it, and I'm back up in the motherfucking house. Oh, we got her over there twerking it down in the guest seat. Okay, Luna. Oops, already told who it is. But she's a bad bitch. Always on her shit. Okay. Oh, is that DJ Works scratching? Shout out to DJ Works, man, for this motherfucking mix. Fuck with it. Hey. I'm really over here trying to really light up a damn blunt that ain't got no motherfucking weed in it. Hey, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. If you ain't got nothing to motherfucking smoke, go get it. Go get it. If you want to dab, go get the dab. Go get your blunts. Go get whatever the fuck it is. What it do over there? Hey, on and on, man. What it do? It's your girl, Betty Crocker Bakes, and today it's gonna be a good one. You are listening to the Betty K Show with my girl. We got 420 Luna, a.k.a. 420 Luna Lee. What's up, girl?
Hello. Thank you for having me. I'm just so glad to be here. I'm so excited. I'm like...
I'm about to cry already. I need to, you know what? I need to stop. I can't believe I'm over here about to light us just a cigar with nothing inside. Like, what
we gotta roll up first.
Man, hey, y'all, man.
I gave you something, though. We
you
smoke
gave
that
me
first.
something. This girl right here has been just in my life, like, for like so, like, I can't believe this moment. And I'm telling y'all now, we about to be all over the place because it's always a vibe with me and this girl right here. Like this, like we don't even get to see each other, so I'm a little bit overwhelmed. So just hang in there. We about to get. She brought me a gift. For all of you past guests, step it up. Step it up. You know what I'm saying?
My mama raised me right.
You know what I'm
okay?
saying? Nah, I love y'all, but this girl, she came with a lovely bag, got the king palms. Shout out to you guys. And what is this right here?
Some liquid karma edibles.
Oh,
They strong.
she trying to.
They good.
She trying to have me on the floor wigless. You know, with the Megan Thee Stallion knees. You know, shit. That's when we supposed to roll the song.
I got you.
She had me vocals. Anyway, so how you doing today?
Oh my God, I'm doing so well. I'm a little nervous, so my arms.
We about to light up. That's why
I had a shot. We good.
She's special to me. Like so, she get the queen treatment. Like we gonna let her relax real quick, lighten up this motherfucking king palm. What is inside of here?
It is actually some ice cream cake. Some high ice cream cake. It's good too.
Love me an ice cream cake. We gonna smoke this up.
Smoke it up. Thank you so much for having me again. And just to say, you guys, I'm so proud of Betty and how far she's come. I've known her for such a long time now, and just to see your growth, girl, and I'm getting emotional. Just see you get to where you are now. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. You really do deserve it. You're a genuine soul.
Oh, man. And over there, I believe we have Twitch. What it do, you guys?
What it do, y'all?
Make sure you guys go tapping in. Tell Twitch your Instagram. What is that?
Okay, well, since Instagram deleted me, I used to be the OG 420 Luna, but since
OG.
Instagram wanted to censor us cannabis folks, you guys can find me on my backup page at 420 Luna Lee on Instagram while we try to get my main one back.
Yes, and make sure you guys sending Instagram them emails, letting them know, man, we need our girl Luna back. Like, she freaking missing. You know, and I was just very sad that you got deleted, man. What? And I know you've overcame it. I know it's like still kind of fresh, but you know.
It honestly, look, after 2 years of building my platform, and this is in no way trying to like shade on anybody, but like some people, they came up real fast. They got viral, whether they had connections, whatnot. But you know, like with me, it took some time. It took 2 years to build the platform to get to where I was. Not only did I get to where I was with my platform, but with the community that I built.
Right.
I built a community of friends, of family, of fellow, cannabis enthusiasts for us to be able to come together, smoke one, and be able to talk about things that are going on in the world. To have that ripped from me with no explanation, with no explanation, nothing from Instagram at all, just to rip it away from me and just say a very vague, you're not following community guidelines. Like, what does that? What do you mean? There's so many people on that app that don't follow any of the community guidelines. They do so many worse things than smoke weed, and they continue to have their pages. Also, it's no shade to celebrities. I love my celebrities, but like they're out there doing whatever the fuck they want, and they don't get, they can play music in the background of their live. Their lives doesn't get taken down. They can play music in their video. They don't get copyrighted. They can Snoop Dogg can smoke weed as much as he want on live. Nobody say nothing. But the minute we do it, we get removed. We get deleted. We get disabled. We get reported, and all these things happen. It's just so frustrating. So the first time I got deleted, I was like, you know what? Maybe it was just a sign from the universe. I need to take a break. I noticed everyone was getting deleted, like Medicated Marley and Southern Dabber and Jackie. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just like everybody. So I chilled. I got my page back on my birthday. So I was really happy. But then I got deleted again. And it's been almost 3 weeks now.
Right.
And I appeal every day and once a day. Because at first I was appealing a lot. But every day, lately, it's just been like I care a little less. Not about my community and what I built and stuff, just care less about, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I guess there was this chase that I had in the beginning, but that chase has gotten a lot less hungry, but not because of my motivations. My motivations have gone elsewhere. It's just because of the fact that the app has debilitated my chase. Like, I had that chase, I had that motivation, and then every time I would try to get somewhere or I'd get to a point, the app would fuck me over. And it made me it jaded me to not really want to try anymore.
Right, man. And I see tears. It's like forming your eyes. It is making me upset. But this is what I feel. I know that you, like, since you've been, even before, you were working on your own projects and stuff. But I feel, you know what I'm about to say, I feel that since you have gotten deleted and you're still appealing it, because you know you're going to get it back. You know how this industry is when it comes to us getting deleted, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I feel that because you had so much free time, you were able to grind and really get into the things that you had to do at your household that I know about, as well as your business.
People forget that content creating and being on Instagram, it's kind of like a full-time job, but they forget that the app, they want you to be on the app 24/7. And I'm the type of person where I'm a real ass bitch. So I'm gonna tell it like it is. And like they try to distract you from real life, from things that really matter, from your family, from your friends, from actually being in the moment with people. You're too busy recording than actually enjoying the concert, and that's what they want. And so this actually, like you said, it actually has given me a moment to step back. And I've been like, wow, I was so fixated on like, what video am I gonna make next? What am I gonna do? I was so on that grind, I wasn't taking the time to like spend time with my husband, which I'm newlywed. I've only been married a year. We got married during the pandemic. And then we have a new dog in our family, and she's been having health issues, and I was so busy, and maybe I wasn't paying attention to what I was feeding her, and that's probably why she was, I can't blame myself at the same time.
Yeah, don't do that. But
at the same time, like maybe I just need to put more attention to things that matter, and I need to prioritize my time better. And there's no way in me trying to say like, don't pursue content creating or thinking that this is not a good thing to do. You can. You just have to be able to time manage it well. You have to be able to balance your life well. And I think that's what I was missing. And so this is something that taught me that. Having my page taken away from me has actually been sort of a blessing in disguise. I'm able to spend more time with the people I love, do more projects. I have my skincare line that I've been waiting to do.
Yes,
it's finally actually been making progress because I've had time to sit down and actually talk to a team and hire a team when I was doing it all by myself at first. And that was a lot. To any of you that are small businesses and you're a one-person team, shout out to y'all, because that's freaking hard work. That's some hard freaking work.
Girl, I've been waiting. I know, like, it's just been so beautiful to see you, like, talk, like, years ago, like, talk about wanting a skincare to actually creating your, like, formula. Like that is lit as fuck. Like, some people just get anything, but to actually create or actually, like, test out the formulas and stuff, because your skin,
I tested out my own skin.
I don't know what you're doing,
but your skin,
check out the,
tested out my own skin. I'm the human guinea pig,
Okay. Y'all better check her skincare out when it comes.
So I'm currently still testing out formulas. The reason why is because originally I wanted to be 100% botanical, CBD, hemp seed oil, like botanical. But then I realized not everyone's skin responds to just botanics. Some people do need a little bit of salicylic acid or a little bit of, hyaluronic acid or different retinol, different things that their skin will respond to. So I'm trying to formulate where we do use organic botanicals like sea buckhorn and coconut oil and hemp seed sativa oil, but we're also including salicylic acid and a few other things that do help with people who have, like for me, I have hormonal acne. So mine doesn't really come, like I do take very good care of my skin. So that's not where my acne comes from. It comes from, just like sometimes if I don't really eat really well, if I'm eating really greasy, nasty pizza, some burgers, some tacos, or if I'm just about to start my menstrual cycle, my period, you know how we get.
We could talk this. We keep it real over here.
Yeah, so I start breaking out. So that's low-key where it comes from. So that's, everyone's skin is different. Some people, for some people, their skin comes from genetics. Some people have hormonal. Some people have stress. There's so many different aspects as to why your skin will break out. So that's where I'm at. I'm not an esthetician, but I'm currently taking classes online, not esthetician classes, but skincare and like dermatology classes to learn more about the skin, because I don't want to be that bitch that just like, oh, look at me, I'm just a random bitch putting out a skincare line when I don't know nothing about skincare. No, I want to be educated. I want to know more about it. So I want to actually know what I'm talking about.
And you know what? I appreciate you for that, because there's a lot of people that just, I don't know what they call it, like black label, whatever it's called. You just get something and just slap your shit on and
that's why I've been
not
singing
care.
Cannabis. Like a lot of, to be honest, since we are, we smoke weed, we love cannabis, and this is a cannabis show. We forget that a lot of people that, promote some of these products, y'all gotta actually read the label. Like you would read labels in your food, you gotta read labels on the things that you've been smoking and putting in your body, because some of these bitches will they'll take the bag and promote that shit, and it's not good for you. And
it's not.
It's not.
It's all money.
It's all money, and
Ain't good.
It's not about integrity. And that's one thing about this industry I would like to see change. More people holding these companies accountable. Like instead of worrying about your bag. I mean, I get it. We got to make rent. We got to make money. I get that. But like, have some integrity. Look at the ingredients. Why would you want to push something that has heavy metals? Why would you want to push something that has pesticides? Why would you want to push something that is black market, like dirty, nasty, goo goo gaga in the carts? Like, why would you want to promote that? Because you want money?
I don't. Yeah. See,
Money.
And when we getting somewhere. Let me tell you, I used to be hungry for the money, and I would and this is in the beginning, so don't be like, what?
We all come from somewhere.
Nah,
We all got a story.
I keep it real, like I said. A lot of you guys are going to do this, and I'm going to tell you, don't do this.
Remember where you come from.
Don't do this. But we all fuck up, but that's why I fuck up, so you can go up. I'm just like, hello. Anyways, yeah, I promoted companies that didn't sit well with me.
Same.
And, the bigger I got, I was like, you know what? I always talk about keeping it real and being real. I ain't being real. I wouldn't want people to spend their hard-earned money just because I make things look so good.
I agree.
I don't think, I wasn't thinking like that could be somebody last. And then I have people like hit me up like, I saved, just to get, this product. I'm like, oh, fuck. That fucked me up. I was like, So now, even though they'll still pay me, I'll be honest and say, this is what you need to work on.
And
it's not cool.
If companies don't like hearing your honest review from them, then they're not willing to grow. And that should already tell you whether or not to work with them.
Right.
Period.
They should want to learn and want to grow.
And want to be better. Yeah, you want to be the best company, you got to be the best. You don't want to be mediocre and just say you're the best, because then you really ain't the best.
Then you really ain't the best. Okay, so you freaking crack me up. You I know the universe is just wanting us to do like this big production skit. Like I know we in the future we are gonna do it because you are so funny.
You're funny. The Betty and Luna musical coming to you soon.
Needs to go. Why am I singing on every? Why am I singing on every last one of my shows?
I'm telling you, Betty, American Idol.
Rihanna, Jay-Z, holla at you.
Holla at your girl.
Holla at both of your girls, because you see, we're gonna get into that next. But you are so funny. Like you know that, right? Like I ask everybody this same question, but I gotta ask it because we want to know. Because I'm nosy. I want to know. Like, where do you get your ideas for your skits? Where does the creativity come from with Miss Luna?
Okay, so to be completely 100%, when I was younger, I grew up in Texas. 210 San Antonio, shout out. San Antonio Spurs, y'all.
Okay.
But I grew up in San Antonio, Texas. And to be completely honest, look, I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s. We all know what time that was. When I grew up, I'm half Asian, I'm half Korean, and half Hispanic, and I wasn't everyone's cup of tea back then. And I used to let that validation affect my self-worth and my, affect me very much. So a lot of people didn't find me attractive, girls or boys. So I thought, why don't I just be funny? If I'm funny, people will like me.
See?
So I thought, so that's kind of where that stemmed from. And so and even though she's not really liked now, okay, this is back in the day, y'all. I liked Amanda Bynes back in the day because people didn't see her as like the most gorgeous, prettiest, like model girl, but she was hilarious. She was everywhere. She was very quirky. She had the Amanda Show. She was out there. She just was really random, and that's who I really connected with. Because I'm really random, and I'm really out there, and I'm very just like honest about who I am and my weirdness and my quirkiness, and just about, I don't know, I'm just a weird person. And I'm very authentic with it. I just like to show people that.
Very authentic.
Yeah, I'm a weird bitch, and I just show y'all I'm a weird
You
bitch.
ain't weird. You yourself, girl. We are ourselves.
But it's okay to be weird and be yourself. I like, because it's not normal, and I like not being normal.
You like, hey, you know what? Oh my girl, you where the tissue at? Wow, this is like a story of me.
That's why I feel like
We connect, but you know what?
you're an Aquarius, I'm a Gemini. We connect, girl.
But you not, Aquarius things. But you not alone, and I'm not alone because I've talked to other girls who are funny, who say the same thing. And with me, it was the same way in school. I would always be a very anxious person.
Yeah,
So I would be funny so they won't fuck with me.
I get you. Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes I would even do like humor where I'd make fun of myself, which was not really good back in the day. It's not
You
good on your
fucking me up
self-esteem.
over here,
but
girl.
I would do a lot of like self-inflicting humor because I was like, well, if I say it first, they can't say it to me. If I make fun of myself first, they can't make fun of me. And I'd catch them before they get me. And I noticed that, I grew up, I'm half Asian, so my mom very much made me study a lot. So I was, I studied a lot. I was very intellectual. I was very, not intellectual. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say articulate as a kid.
I know what she was trying to say.
I was trying to say articulate. I didn't mean to say
We know what she was trying to say. Y'all better not.
Articulate as a kid. So I used that as like with jokes, like being witty and just being funny and just trying to use that to like get people to kind of like break the ice, to get people to get to know me and like not just judge me based off how I look. And one of the things that I've noticed is using humor to get my foot in the door. But you and I had a conversation once, which we were crying in.
You about to make me cry again. You always do this to me, damn it, Luna.
But it was like, you hit me when you said that, when we were like, we're always having to be on and funny because that's how we used to get in and get and meet people and get into the crowd. But sometimes when we want to be real and we're trying to be authentic and like maybe like raw and intimate with people, people don't take that kind of content from us. They don't do it. They don't want to. They want to see us loud and up there and like yeah, how we always are, because that's how we got through the trauma, y'all. Like a lot of people you find as comedians, like you look at them and a lot of their work comes from trauma and a lot of the stuff that they had to harness from when they were younger and things that they went through, they turned it into something that they could laugh about later, which is coping. But that's still like sad. And it's crazy.
Sad, man.
And you recently won Best Comedian
Thank
at
you.
the Los Angeles Cannabis Awards. I'm so proud of you. Las Vegas. I said Los Angeles.
That one's next. We getting that one too. Let's go.
She get that one next, y'all. 2022.
Let's go.
Vote for Betty.
Thank you.
But yeah, you won that, and I'm telling you, girl, like that's why one of the reasons why I connected with you so much through our comedy. Like I've always loved comedians. Me and my dad used to go and watch comedians back in San Antonio at the Laugh Box. Growing up, just seeing how people like Ali Wong and like oh my God, I forgot his name. I shouldn't forget his name. He's from Mad TV, the Asian one, Bobby.
Don't ask me,
Oh my
girl.
God, they're gonna hate all the Asian comedians.
They're gonna
hate
get
me.
you.
The Asian comedians gonna hate me.
Me out of this.
But there were certain, Margaret Cho, there was Ken Jeong, there were certain comedians that I used to watch because being, I'm Latina, so I saw a lot of Latino people in Texas, but being Asian, there weren't a lot. So seeing those comedians made me want to, okay, well, if they could do comedy, I could do comedy. And they take their trauma and they turn it funny. I can take my trauma, I can make it funny.
Right.
But then, like I said, when we try to be raw and real, and we're like we're on live, and we're trying to be crying and shit, people are like, ugh, what are we watching? Let's log off.
Right. Block.
Swipe off. Block.
Me, and then I'm going to block you back. Just know I'm going to find out.
But yeah, I just feel like that's why I've taken a step back with my comedy a little bit too. Because I try to show little aspects of myself other than that, because I want people to know I'm a whole person, and I want them to respect all parts of me. They only respected the comedic part, and that was like fun for a while. It was getting me somewhere. It was getting me to where I'm at. But then when I got there, I'm like, I need to show people that I don't laugh every day. It's okay to cry. It's okay if you're having a bad day. It's okay if you're sad today or you're angry today. Like, emotions are valid. Emotions are valid.
That part.
You know, you have them for a reason. So, you know, you gotta I don't like to dwell on my emotions, but they're there for a reason. So
they're there for a reason. I'm telling you, like, we just connecting, and the girl, you really hit a nerve. You know, sad. You know, how to get the tissue, because, like, damn. Like I said, I try to show all parts of me on this show to show you guys, like, there's different parts. And I cry all the time on the internet. I'm about to cry now. You already know. I cry every show, and I don't give a damn. I don't care, because people, they resonate with me, and then lets me know that I'm not alone.
Yes, that's
like,
what the whole point of this is: social media, social.
Right. Even now, I still do that. Like, I'm getting better though, but I used to really make myself look fucked up. Girl, you about to make me cry, but we gonna get this out. Like I already told y'all, this isn't just to talk about weed. This is to let you know that you can be yourself, and that we all go through the same type shit. So, damn, you just let me see how fucked up I felt about myself. Like, a couple years ago, like, I literally used to make videos, like, looking super fucked up and making myself look terrible, because at the time, I was getting trolled so much about the way I looked.
That's one of the ugly sides of social media that people don't like to talk about, but it's there. I love you. And that's why one of the reasons why I really
good
do
now,
fuck with
because look at me now. Fuck it. I'm
look at her now. Look at you now.
You know, and I got a gang of shit going on, you know.
But because you were authentic, because people
Right.
saw these sides of you, and that's what got you going. Like, fake shit will only get you so far. Fake
Only
shit
so
will
far.
only get you so far. And then you fuck with fake people, you're just gonna have fake shit in your whole life. You're not gonna actually get anywhere, because
Right.
nothing's real.
Damn, y'all, she got me really crying, because that fucked me
No,
up.
but you know what? I relate with
damn.
her. I relate with her so much, because y'all, I'm the same way. When I had a live recently, I was crying on it, because I cry on every live.
You already know, we like to cry.
We cry. But I was crying on it because, honestly, I was telling them, I was like, look, in the beginning, I was doing exactly the same thing. I said that I did this platform because I wanted to make a new name for what people who smoke cannabis are, stoners are. We have movies and TV shows that give us a bad name, that we're lazy, that we're dirty, that all these things, like, we're slow, and all these things that we're not. We're functioning people of society. Some of us are CEOs, moms, businesswomen,
Exactly.
doctors, nurses, you know, whatever. We have very, very successful people that smoke cannabis, and we don't get that highlighted. It's always highlighted about the negativities of what cannabis can do for you. So when I was making my videos, some of them would be giving into the stereotype of the negativity of what stoners are, and I was like, you know what am I doing? Why am I giving into this stereotype when I'm literally saying on live, I'm trying to make a difference and give us a new name, that here I am making videos, because they're relatable and they're funny. But at the same time, they're funny and relatable things aren't going to change nothing. Like, we're not going to get anywhere until people open it up and have the conversation. And I'm one of those people that I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I get canceled or you don't like what I got to say.
They didn't cancel me.
I'm deleted. What you going to do? I'm already deleted.
Me so many times.
Delete me
care.
again, honey. I'm here.
Right. That's me.
Coco. She got a phone call coming. She popular. I don't care, because the thing is, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and if it resonates with you, if it resonates with you. If you don't, it don't. I'm not trying to convince you to believe in what I believe in. I am just trying to open people's minds and open the doors to more questions, more thoughts, and more things. So I completely agree with where social media was at and where we were at, in the mindset we were at. You know, we were just, and look, you'll see this with a lot of artists too. They'll do music that doesn't really fit who the artist is for a while. And then all of a sudden, after they've been doing that for a while, they get to be able to be who they are, and they start to make the music they want. I've seen this with actual artists, like painters and sculptors. I've seen this with musical artists. Like, the industry makes you sing what they want you to sing for a while, and then after a while, after you kind of like have gotten your bearings, for lack of better terms, you kind of start to get to sing what you want to sing, do what you want to do, say what you want to say. Look at Kanye. Look at Kanye. Kanye just saying whatever the hell Kanye
man, but I
wants to say.
fuck with Kanye though. Like, he just be all over it. I don't fuck with a lot of stuff. Like, some things he do is like, but I don't know. I relate to him sometimes. I be angry when he angry, I be like, dude, I'm angry with you, bro. I just want to tear this motherfucker down. Let's get it out. But he gets it out, and then he focuses and he owns the shit. Then he do it, and it's just a repeating cycle, you know? But then he gets a little better and better and better and better and better. You guys cannot judge. You can't judge. You never know what somebody's really going through.
Thank you. That's one of the things that I've really
Let's go. Like, we preaching up in here.
Hallelujah. Right? No, I'm telling you, that's one of the things I really, really was resonating with you about when I first watched one of your lives. And I've said this too my whole life. And when I watched you, I was like, this girl gets it. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are thinking. You will never know what is going through somebody's life or somebody's mind. So who are you to cast the first stone? You know, who are you to cast the first stone? So many people in this world
think... You hear what she said?
Who are you to cast the first stone? You don't know what people are going through, and you would want the same type of decency towards you, but you don't want to give it. And that's something I've noticed lately in our generation. I'm getting real sick and tired of nobody keeps the same energy. I'm getting real
They never keep the same energy, Luna. You already know.
And if you're aware, you notice. And if you're not aware, then you're one of the ones that aren't keeping the same energy.
But you know what? It does take growth to be aware, because I used to be a hater. I hate on every bitch.
But that's why you can't even hate on the people that are currently in that stage of growth, because you were there once too.
And I grew out of that. And this ain't no recent type shit. This is like some first starting shit, like 2014 to 15, you know, and then it's like, damn. And we've discussed this too. Damn, why do I feel this way? We used to be mad together, like have crying fest, like angry. But then it's like, work hard. We will get there. Yeah. But we know we deserve to be there already.
It's going to take a little longer for us.
200 million followers each. We deserve that. But we don't deserve that, because they also actually been doing this longer and, you know, taking the time, and they had to start from somewhere. So, sorry, Luna, but we do too, damn it. We don't want to, but we have to, we have. Like, we even had a moment out there and said, look at us on the show. This is so beautiful. This is the epic moment.
Yeah, we went from FaceTime in each other talking about this to on a radio show.
On a radio show. Like, this is so epic when I'm doing my little comedy, whatever the fuck it is that I decide to do. Like, later on, we're going to be in our damn $1 billion houses. Why? Because of the hard work that we have both put in. So we ain't even talking about none of this. We just really, really, really getting into
it.
But
you and me, that's why.
What I want to tell you, I saw, and I thought it was the cutest thing. You see it on the bottom. I know you see that note. Your dog had a birthday?
Yes!
Bitch, get into them birthday. I mean, like...
It was so cute. Oh, my God.
Tell us what made you want to have... Just get into the whole story. You know what to do. Get into it.
Well, I don't have children yet, and I have reasons, and the thing is...
Your choice, girl.
Yeah, don't ask people why they want to have kids.
Right, no choice.
So we don't have kids, but my husband and I, we have 3 dogs. We have a cat. He's super old. He's 19, so he's very senile. He's kind of sick, and he's blind, so he kind of just like sleeps a lot. But we have 3 dogs, and it was Ube's first birthday. She's my Japanese Akita. She's like all white. She's super sweet. She got so big so fast. And she's like the sweetest little dog. She acts like a little baby daughter. Like, she carries like a little teddy bear around the house, and she acts like a little baby girl. Like, she loves everyone. She comes and gives everyone kisses. All the other dogs, she loves them. She plays with everyone. She loves everyone. So it was her birthday yesterday. It was her first birthday, and we decided to have a little birthday party. It was for her, but also for the other 2 dogs, because they didn't get to have birthday parties. And I don't know. We've been such in like a negative space with COVID and everything, with the fear and everything going on. I just wanted something positive and happy. So I decorated our house. I put some weird playlist on YouTube. It was like the puppy party playlist, and it was literally a dog barking and singing like top 40 songs, like burr, 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 burr. Like,
but I know you had fun though. I know your ass was turned.
I was drunk a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But it was so much fun, and I felt bad for her too, because she's actually been going through some skin issues. My dog, she like, I don't know what happened, but out of nowhere, she just started like itching, and then having all these like itchy scabs and sores. And we've been to the vet, and we've done so many things, and nothing was happening. And I'm a holistic bitch. I'm a very plant medicine bitch. I was like, you know what? The doctor ain't helping me. Let me do this myself. Changed her to a raw diet. She's getting way better. Like instantly, her skin is getting so much better. So we celebrated like kind of that too. That
Well, you a mom.
Yeah,
you
I'm a
had to
mom.
do what you had to do.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I saw my baby suffering, and I was like, I'm tired of her suffering. We're not getting any answers. I'm paying all this money, and nobody's giving me any answers, and I'm seeing her suffer, and I'm tired of it, and I got to do something about it. So I did all the research I could, switched her over to the raw diet that we have her on now with fruits and vegetables, flaxseed oil, and she loves it, and now her skin is getting so much better. No more sores, no more nothing.
That is so beautiful.
So we had like a little celebration, birthday party last night. It was fun. We took pictures. It was fun. It was cute. I like it.
And they ate.
They ate the birthday cake. It
I was
so
like,
cute.
you know what? Did y'all save me a piece? Did y'all save Auntie Betty a piece, though? Oh, no? Oh, okay.
I had bacon flavor, girl.
Oh.
She said more than, she said, well then, my favorite.
Sign me up. I love bacon. Man, I can't even eat. I can't even really eat bacon no more, man. My damn blood pressure. But didn't you change, like, the way you eat?
Oh, yeah, I've been changing it. My endometriosis, so I suffer from endometriosis. I have pretty bad, I think about like a stage, I don't want to say stage 4, probably stage 3 endometriosis.
That's another reason why me and you related, because remember, I have endometriosis too. So what did you do? What did you change?
I had to change a lot of things. I had to change my diet, especially. Like with endometriosis, like in general, you should always live a healthier lifestyle. But with endometriosis, it's basically, if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically like your uterine lining starts to like form scar tissue, and it starts to form all over your body, like in different organs. So when you have your menstrual cycle, other organs start to like cramp and get pain and inflammation because parts of the uterine lining are growing on them. That's it's not normal. That's like mutation. So it's very, very painful. For some women, it's not as painful. For some women, it can be excruciatingly painful. For me, it's pretty bad. I have chronic pain. That's why one of the biggest reasons of why I smoke cannabis. It's one of the biggest reasons why I moved to California, because where I'm from in Texas, it's still not
legal.
It's not legal. Right. It's not even decriminalized. I got arrested for cannabis before in Texas. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, we don't,
But yeah, I've been arrested. So for me, I don't only smoke weed. I take RSO. I use tinctures. I use salves and oils. I use it in my cooking because I do experience chronic pain. It's a daily thing. People don't understand the endometriosis. For some women, it's like just during their period or like or before. For some women, it's like for all day, every day. For me, I consistently have pain all day, every day, but I've learned to manage it. So, like, right now I'm having pain, but it's like a 3. So, imagine having to live with pain every day to, like, where you're just so normalized by it. That's how sad it is. And to this day, nobody knows modern medicine doesn't know what causes it and how to really cure it. But if you look into holistic and naturopathic medicine, it's more about, like, a lot of, like, antibiotics that we used growing up, not now, but when the science was a lot worse back in the 90s and stuff, a lot of the antibiotics we used back then caused some of this. BPA and certain plastics caused it, things like that. Also, your diet. If you drink a lot of soda, have a lot of high fructose corn syrup in your diet, you eat a lot of artificial foods and flavorings, this adds to inflammation in your body because it's not natural. It's not coming from our earth. It's like fake chemicals that they're putting into foods. We're eating them, and that causes inflammation, and that makes it worse. So I've noticed that when I was eating like hot Cheetos and pizza and just like a lot of like oily foods and foods with like that can cause inflammation, drinking soda, drinking a lot of juice and sweet things, it was causing a lot of problems. But the moment I switched to more of a natural diet, I started eating more fish, eating more like rice, quinoa, eating more vegetables, way more green vegetables, way more fruit instead of sugar and soda. I noticed my endometriosis started to like not be as bad. It's still there because it's a condition, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
Right. And mine has kind of like slowed down a little bit, but then there's times it's just like.
So you have children. I was going to ask you that.
That's what happened.
When you had children, did it make it worse or better? Because
I found out I had it with children.
Okay.
Didn't know.
You didn't know you had it.
I didn't know I had it.
But did it like before you had children? Were your symptoms worse, or did it got worse after you had children?
After.
See, I've been told 2 different things because one of my doctors, I see like a regular doctor and I see a naturopathic doctor. The regular doctor is like, if you have kids now, endometriosis will get better. But the naturopathic doctor was like, that depends on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, I think that I don't know if that doctor's like hurry up and have kids so I can make money off them. I was like,
They be girl. That's another conversation. We gonna get into that conversation.
but I was like, so that's why I wanted to ask someone that's had kids and has endo, because I'm like, does it actually make it better? Does it make it worse?
It made me have it. Like it made, because I had it, but I didn't know because the symptoms were so nothing.
I see.
So then when this last baby, I guess because of everything that went on, we mom was dying. You know the situation. Then boom,
it got worse. Yeah.
It just.
Not a lot of research goes into the female body, y'all. It's really
and
sad.
it needs to.
It needs to. They put millions of dollars into football and Super Bowl, but you can't put millions of dollars into figuring out what's going on with your mama's body.
Right.
Your grandma, with your aunt, with your sister, with your wife.
But it's actually, we getting somewhere though. I know.
But I just feel like we could do more.
We can do more. Hey, but we can do more. We're going to have to talk. We can do more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk. You also told me you got arrested.
Oh, yes, I did. I'm a convict.
Right.
Music.
But I'm glad you're out.
Don't give me Akon. Don't give me Akon.
Okay.
Copyright. Don't give me Akon.
Right. Oh, ooh. They're going to take, your video has been removed. God damn. But it's on Twitch though. Hello, let's go.
I have been arrested. LOL. I have been arrested. So back in Texas, it was like what year was it? It was 2013. It was 2013. I was about to be 21 years old. I got arrested for less than a gram, y'all. You heard me correct.
Less than a gram?
You heard me correct. Less than a gram. The cop waited out in front of me. It was 0.7. You cannot even feel it's a skinny Jimmy with a 0.7. Like
you got arrested for the 0.7, girl.
0.7, girl. 0.7. Do you know how angry that makes me? I don't even seem like a gangster. I didn't even get like 2 pounds or nothing. Like 0.7, like not even a gram. It's for real. But I really did get arrested for 0.7. It was a time and place thing. Long story short, my girl and I were chilling in this alley. Probably shouldn't have been. We smoked, but like time had passed before, like, we literally hit a one-hitter. There was no way they could have told, like, an hour had passed since we smoked. We were just literally sitting in the car chilling, talking. And I guess nearby, a robbery had happened at these apartments that were being built, and the car was similar to her car. They had stolen air conditioning units. So they looked in the alley and they saw the same car. So they were like, they just shined their light at us and put their guns at us, and they were like, get out of the car, blah, blah, blah. So we were like, what the? So we get out the car, we're freaking out. And they asked to search her car. I'm trying to telepathically tell this girl with my mind, like, do not say yes, but I can't tell her that. So I'm like looking at her like, don't say yes, don't say yes. She's like, yes, you can check the car.
I'd have been like, no.
Which, I can't get mad at her because she probably was scared out of her mind. So they searched the car. They didn't find nothing. But in her purse, in her car, they found the weed. But the stupid thing that I had was I had the medicine. I put it in a medicine bottle with my name on it, like a dumb bitch. So that's why I got arrested. Even though, because people were like, well, it was her car. I was like, yeah, but it had my name on it, the medicine bottle. So that's why I got arrested. They took me in for literally, and y'all, this is how I know it's 0.7. When I was arrested with my hands in the freaking handcuffs, and I'm sitting in the back of the squad car, the guy takes the baggie out, and it's literally like, I'm not even kidding. I got more weed in this little thingy right here than I do when I got arrested. He literally pulled out the little tiny bit that, oh shit, I dropped that. He pulled out the tiny bit that I had. It was like, this is probably less than 0.7, but it was like this much. And he like pulls out a little scale and he weighs it, and I see 0.7 G. I was like, you're arresting me for less than a gram. Like I was so angry, but what could I do? I'm in the back of a squad car. It was the weirdest experience. It was the weirdest, angriest, most humiliating experience of my life, because San Antonio likes to do this thing where they take people's mugshots and they put it in a magazine called San Antonio Busted. And they
had you in there.
They had me in there, and I did not know. So I had people on Facebook. This is when I had a Facebook. I didn't have Facebook anymore. But I had people on Facebook message random people from high school I hadn't talked to in years. Be like, is this you? I was like, oh my freaking gosh. Like someone I hadn't talked to in years. Girl, years. Randomly just messaged me on Facebook. Is this you, Luna? I was like, holy shit. Like you can't. I was trying to get away with being
for weed, Ed.
For weed. But like it was so ridiculous. And so I got arrested. Let's just say if people try to be like, oh, not all cops, fuck that. Okay, I experienced firsthand how disgusting and vile some of these policemen are. They're disgusting. They say they have integrity. They say they protect and serve. But what I saw in there was the most atrocious thing I've ever seen law enforcement do to people.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was like, it made me really angry. I don't trust cops ever again. But yeah, I got arrested for .7. Girl. And the thing is, I didn't tell my parents because I'm half Asian, half Hispanic, so I'm more scared of my parents than I am the judicial system.
Right,
so
I feel you on that one.
So I didn't tell my parents. I handled that all by myself. I got a court-appointed lawyer. But what ended up happening to me was I got fucked over. I had to pay a fine by myself. I had to do a drug class. I had to do 6 months probation, community service, all this for literally less than .7. This is one of the biggest reasons, and I was a nurse, remember that.
Right.
One of the biggest reasons why I had to move out of Texas, because when my first nursing job, I had a homie that worked in the hospital, so I didn't have to get drug tested. So that was, but after that, after I quit that job and I was trying to get a new job, I didn't have anyone to connect me in to not get drug tested. So, and I'm like, it was just hard after that trying to find a job because not only do I smoke weed and do the drug test, you could easily buy P, but then I have that record of get arrested for, and they put it in as 0 to 2, as if I had like 2 ounces, like because it's like the charge is 0 to 2 ounces, and I told the judge, like to this day I can't even believe I straight up did this, but I talked back to the judge when she was arraigning me. She's like, okay, and we're gonna do the count of 0 to 2 ounces. And I straight up was like, but I only had .7. I straight up said that. I was like, but I only had .7. And she looked at me, and everyone looked at me like, why are you speaking? You're not supposed to speak. Because I was like, that's not fair. How are you gonna charge me? And she goes, excuse me, ma'am. And she said my last name, Perez. She said, Miss Perez, it doesn't matter if you have 2 ounces or a tiny little leaf. If you're caught with this amount, it says 0 to 2. So it says 0 to 2, so it means 0 meaning 0.7. I guess that counts as 0 to 2. But Jesus, it was the weirdest experience. And the fact that my mugshot got out.
Girl, no, I am not. You should put on the shirt and just say, fuck it. When you do your speeches, you really should and be like,
I should.
This is why you go hard.
I'm going to make some merch.
I'll buy it. I'll be
420 Luna mugshot.
I'm glad you got out and you was like, how was your experience in there? Did they have you in there for a night or?
Oh no, I was only in there for 12. It was overnight because it was like I got arrested like 3 a.m. So I was in there for 12 hours. And y'all, I'm not lying to you. The whole 12 hours I was in there, I tried to stay hard because there were some bitches in there for like armed robbery and assault and shit. So I'm trying to stay hard. And as soon as I got out, I got home, I cried in the shower, and I went to work. I cried in the shower. I was fucking bawling my eyes out. Like,
oh my God.
I had never even been, I never even got in trouble growing up. And I'm
my God. You said you was trying to act hard and shit. We was like, what up? It's Luna. Luna, I'm motherfucking leave.
Even the girls in the cell with me, they asked me, like, what did you get arrested for? And I'm like, oh, some weed. And they're like, how much, chinita? Chinita means like little Asian girl because, I look little Asian girl. And I was like, oh, like, 0.7. And they're like, grams? I said yes. And they're like, girl, they were so angry for me. They're like, they even told the guard when he came to get me, they're like, yo, fuck this girl's life up. One girl said that.
Yeah, like, because that's really, 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 really crazy. So, on a happy note, let us know what you got going on. I don't know, you could like tell about your business, but you just a woman of many businesses, so let us know.
Besides my skincare line, I'm actually trying to focus more on my music again.
Hey.
So I've been doing music my whole life. I've been playing piano since I was 3 years old. I play like a bunch of instruments. My mom was very much a tiger mom when it came to music. Like, she used to beat the shit out of me, y'all, to practice piano. She used to like, she used to get the violin stick to beat the shit out of me to practice the piano.
Lord.
She used to beat me. But I played music my whole life pretty much. Since I was a kid, I did choir, I did violin, I did piano, I did cello, I did guitar. And I always wanted to go into the music industry. It was one of the reasons why I moved to California, to LA. But I have this horrible mentality of being a perfectionist where I'm very critical of myself. So I'll make a song and I'm like, okay, I love it. And at first it sounds great, sounds good, my voice sounds good, the lyrics sound good. Then I'll sing it and listen to it too many times. And then it'll be like, oh my God, it's horrible, it's crap. I'm never gonna release this, it's shit, I sound horrible. There's so many people that are better than me. Why would I ever even try to be out there singing? So I had to like release that kind of mentality. And I've also noticed smoking has changed my voice. I was watching videos from high school and I had a very high pitched, like, Mariah Carey, voice.
Okay, yes,
and then
girl,
whistle
vocals.
notes, bitch. But then as, smoking weed, smoking blunts does to you, your voice does change. Your voice, I mean, y'all, I'm over here like, what's up, y'all? It's girl, your girl Luna. I could have never
But
talked
I'm
like
always
that.
the same
Down here,
because
over
of
here.
this.
So I could have
You're right.
I know my voice isn't that low, but I could have never sounded like that back before I smoked weed. I had a very high-pitched voice. People used to make fun of me because that song Mr. Lonely on Akon, I used to be able to sing it the exact same way that the song sounds because my voice was so squeaky and high-pitched. And of course, that's with puberty came, but it's also because a girl smoked a lot of weed. So now it's hard because I'm trying to sing the same music, but I don't sound the same. So now I'm coming to terms with my new sound, what I have to work with, this new genre I'm trying to figure out because like who I was back then when I did music is not the same person as who I am now. So I'm not really resonating with the same music. I'm not really resonating with the same sound. My voice sounds different. My tone is different. The timbre in my voice is different. I'm more raspier now than I used to. I was very like clear like a bell back then. Now it's like raspier. So I'm trying to like adjust to where I'm still happy with the music that I make, but because like I said, lately I'll write a song, I'll sing, I hear myself sing, and it makes me angry because I don't sound the way I used to, and I have to let go of that because, and it kind of gave me a metaphor for the past. We have to let go of our past and kind of like look towards our future, like look towards what we got now. Right. So I still have certain like musical abilities. I still can sing. I still have these things. I can't beat myself up. I just have to learn how to work with it. So that's where I'm at now. I actually have written some songs. My problem is I'm trying to look into getting into it, into production now, like working with the producer. But my problem is that a lot of the music nowadays, people just use beats, which is no judgment or offense to anyone that does that because that's music. But I'm that old school artist where I actually play all the music, and I need a producer who will go in there and like let me like play the guitar and then play the drums and like. I actually need a drummer. If y'all got a drummer, hit me up. But I'm low-key, like, I need a producer that will actually go in there musically with me and, like, play each thing because the beats aren't going to work. The music that I'm doing is just, it's not going to be on I can't just do a generic beat for it. It's not going to work on, and I don't know, who knows? I mean, like, I don't know the technology these days. You could be making a whole fucking symphony on
yes, you can.
I don't know,
you
I'm
can.
not a producer, but the thing is, I'm old school. I used to play music live. I was in musical theater. I was in orchestra, so this is what I'm used to. Trying to go into a studio, I've never been in a studio. I've been in a studio for, like, orchestral and choir, like when I sang for opera, but we were literally a whole choir in one studio. I didn't even see a musician. So I've never produced music with someone and made music that way. So that's what I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to find the people and the right people to do because I've been writing music. It's been very fun. I haven't written music in a really long time. I've noticed a lot of things change about me and the type that I write. I used to be very Taylor Swift, like very long-winded, and like very acoustic.
What's your sound now?
It's weird. I really don't have a specific genre. I'm that type of girl where if I like the sound, I like the beat, I like the sound, I like the lyrics make sense. That's just who I am. Like this first song I wrote is it's kind of funny. My husband compared it to Korn. I don't know why, but it's like Korn. It's like Korn, Evanescence, and then this one like I forgot the band's name, but POD. It was like POD, Cornish, Evanescence. Very that. So
I like everybody you name right now. Sign me up.
But then the other song is very like R&B, has a little bit of like Aaliyah vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just kind of like, that's just who I am. I've grown up in the United States, y'all, where like we were just a big mixing pot. So I grew up listening to R&B, rock, rap, metal, grunge, everything. So even classical, I grew up with classical like my whole life. That's basically what I grew up with.
I like classical.
That's all. That's what I listen to on my downtime.
Is that what you're listening to now?
Yeah, I low-key y'all, the music these days just don't really resonate with me. Not in a rude way. It's just like certain songs, they're about the same thing. They just don't really interest me in where I'm at in my life. So most of the music I listen to is like a lot of like classical music, or I just listen to a lot of old school stuff from when, early 2000s, like when we were vibing.
Shit, girl, we was
vibing.
That's shaking like a salt shaking and shit. Well, shit, man, I'm going to ask you some weed-related, we went all the way to the end to ask the weed-related questions. I just want to know, what's your favorite strain to smoke on?
That's hard.
I know it's hard, but like, what you smoking on right now, though?
Okay, what's now it's that same. Right now, at this very moment, it's ice cream cake. But to be completely honest, I'm a OG like perp kind of girl. I've always fucked with like really heavy indicas, so anything that has that like perp, that granddaddy perp, that like heavy purple Urkels, like anything like in that OG realms of like heavy indicas, I've always been a fan of. I'm not trying to hate on sativas, because I know a lot of people be like, fuck sativa. No, if you get the right blend of sativa, the right terpene profile, you mix it up a little bit with some hybrids, yeah, you'd be good. I mean, because sometimes I be smoking too much indica and I can't get anything done throughout my day. I'm asleep. I'm like,
Yep. Mad
if
at
I
yourself.
smoke
Like,
a little
damn.
bit of, if I mix that sativa with a little bit of like indica or maybe like a CBD, I'm Gucci. I can actually get some stuff done throughout the day. I can not fall asleep while I'm trying to watch a movie. You know how we be like smoking, watching movies, like, oh, this movie's so. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Like,
watch not a damn
I
thing.
can finally get through Black Widow.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't even been able to watch it because I've been falling asleep.
All right. Well, shit. This concludes our interview. It was so good to see you and just vibe out. You have a good time?
Yes, I had a great time.
Shit, I had a good time
We
too.
could go on forever, I feel like.
Forever and ever, ever. Hey, let them know your Instagram.
420 Luna Lee, and when I get it back, 420 Luna.
Hey,
Follow
and
me
you
on
guys
Instagram.
know, mine is at Betty Cracker Bakes. Man, y'all, it's been a whole fucking vibe. We crying and shouting and twerking and doing everything, man. I hope y'all come back and listen and just be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Love yourself and smoke. Buy your damn self right now. You better wear a mask. And I'm out, man. Shout out to DJ Works, man, scratching it the fuck up. I love y'all, man, so very, 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 very much, man. Haze Radio. Boss man on the ones and twos. And I'm out. Peace.
You're listening to Haze Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.